Sabalenka. In a great fight, Kyrgios got very tense. Aryna Sabalenka faces the music after losing to Nick Kyrgios in the Battle of the Sexes by 2-0. Despite the rather emphatic defeat, Aryna Sabalenka faced up after falling in the much-talked-about Battle of the Sexes against a Nick Kyrgios who did not need to give his 100% to secure the victory in Dubai. The Belarusian, world number 1, made it clear that she feels she put up a good fight in the match. Far from all the social media criticism, Aryna seems to have been quite happy with the show she put on in Dubai against Nick Kyrgios. Sabalenka, proud of the Battle of the Sexes, I felt great. I think I put up a great fight. He was having difficulties, he got very tense. I'm glad to see him getting tense when taking one of my services. I think it was a high level. I made many good shots that I moved a lot towards the net. Great drop shots, great serve. I really enjoyed the show. I feel that next time I play against him, I already know the tactics. I know his strengths and weaknesses. It will surely be a better match, Aryna Sabalenka told the media just after the match, eager to focus on the preseason. Of course, it felt different. The court is different. I had to make a couple of adjustments. Obviously, playing against a guy is a completely different kind of tennis. Everything is much faster. Today I had excellent physical condition. I hope to have a good recovery and good rest days in the coming days. After this match, I am practically ready for the season. I hope to offer great tennis and bring joy to those who watch me during the season. Sabalenka and the sound of tension. The stadium never truly sleeps. Even when the lights dim and the crowd thins, echoes of battles linger in the air, grunts, applause, frustration and triumph. Aryna Sabalenka understands this better than most. She knows that tennis is not just a game played with rackets and balls, but a quiet war of nerves, belief, and timing. She stood at the edge of the court during a practice session, pausing between drills, watching another match unfold on a nearby court. Nick Kyrgios was playing. The sound was unmistakable, sharp serves, explosive footwork, and the constant hum of emotion. Every rally felt like a storm gathering strength. Sabalenka tilted her head slightly, studying not the strokes, but the space between them, the moments where players reveal who they truly are. In a great fight, she thought, Kyrgios got very tense. It wasn't a criticism. It was an observation born of respect. Great fights demand everything. They strip away comfort and expose the raw edges of the mind. Kyrgios played with fire, always had. His talent was undeniable, his instincts electric. But fire can warm or burn, depending on how it's controlled. Sabalenka knew that tension was not weakness, it was proof that something mattered deeply. She had been there herself. Early in her career, Sabalenka's power was her identity. Every shot carried thunder. But with that power came pressure. Expectations wrapped tightly around her shoulders, and there were matches where her racket felt heavier than it should have. The crowd saw the errors. She felt the storm inside. Tension, she learned, is the body asking a question. Can you stay with this moment? Kyrgios fought his battles loudly. Sabalenka fought hers quietly now, having learned the cost of letting emotion run unchecked. She remembered matches where she rushed points, where anger crept into her swing, where winning slipped away not because of skill, but because of impatience. The greatest opponent was never across the net. On the practice court, Sabalenka returned to her drills. Each ball was struck with intent but not rage. Power guided by calm. Control shaped by experience. She had learned that the fiercest strength is knowing when to breathe. Watching Kyrgios, she saw brilliance under pressure, serves that defied angles, shots born from instinct. But she also saw tension tightening his movements, stealing freedom. In the biggest fights, the mind tries to protect itself by gripping harder, when what it really needs is release. Sabalenka wiped sweat from her brow and smiled faintly. Tennis had taught her that growth doesn't come from avoiding tension, but from understanding it. Great fights will always make players tense. That is the price of ambition. The difference lies in who learns to listen to that tension, and who lets it speak too loudly. She walked off the court, racket resting against her shoulder. Sabalenka felt ready. Not because she feared pressure less than others, but because she had learned to stand still inside it. And in that stillness, she had found her edge.